Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room as we move backwards through the alphabet and I reshelve everything that I've saved over the past 40 or 50 years or so. Oh my God, there's stuff in here. I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Sometimes I don't know what I kept and what I didn't, and this is one of those occasions. Although I remember the music, you see, I just remember storing the music. There's nothing you can do about it, you know? When you pass 50 or 60,000 titles, you're not supposed to remember all of them, are you? I mean, really? Seriously? So we have three Williamses, believe it or not. First, Grace Williams, who lived from 1906 to 1977. This is one of a couple of Lyrita discs featuring her music. This one got into the Overflow room somehow. She was a student of Vaughan Williams and Gordon Jacob and those people, and Egon Velez too. I think she's in Vienna for a year or so. She had a very, very good career. She was the first female composer to write a film score for a feature film, at least one in England. And she was quite gifted. Her music is, sensitive and thoughtful and perhaps just a little bit predictable, but it's good stuff, solid, well-written, enjoyable. And here we have her ballads for orchestra, which are really quite wonderful, especially the finale, Allegro Furioso, and Fairest of Stars for soprano and orchestra. It's a giant sort of, solo cantata thing. And the Second Symphony from 1956, which is a 37-minute long, very serious work. And as you can see from the picture here, she was a very serious lady. Yes, she was not given to frivolity. And there is no frivolity here. But it's good music. If you like Vaughan Williams and that crew, Finzi, people like that, you're going to like Grace Williams. Good stuff. So that's there. Well, let's put it away. Right? We're going to finish like our first full shelf down here. See that? We're going to finish it. I'm so excited. And actually, some of you asked if these shelves are bending under the weight because they are a bit long. And the answer so far is no. I mean, it may be that in, years to come, they will start to, buckle a bit. But so far, looks like we're in pretty good shape. Next, oh my goodness, the music of Charles Williams, British Light Music. This is on White Line, which was Sanctuary Classics, one of their imprints. I don't know if they're still around. And this was licensed by the BBC and issued in 2003. I love all this light music. I really do. Notwithstanding which, you can only keep so much in your main collection. So here, I do have that Hyperion series, like the box of British light music and whatnot. So Charles Williams lived from 1893 to 1978. And this gives you, High Adventure, Friday Night is Music Night, Model Railway, Young Ballerina, The Bells of Clements, The Dream of Olwen, Cutty Sark, Nursery Clock, The Night Has Eyes, oh baby, The Devil's Gallop, that's famous, 2 minutes and 46 seconds worth, Starlings, The Voice of London, The Music Lesson, Girls in Grey, which was a TV newsreel apparently, The Humming Top, Destruction by Fire, The Old Clockmaker, Little Tyrolean, throughout the years, Blue Devils, Jealous Lover, Rhythm on Rails, Sally Tries the Ballet, Cross Country, and last, but certainly not least, London Fair. It's British, it's light, it's British light music. Ta-da! Okay, that's Charles Williams. And, this is very interesting. Alberto Williams. Now, Alberto Williams was one of the founders of symphonic music in Argentina. And although his last name was Williams, he was Argentinian all the way through. He's been completely forgotten since Hinastera popped up. His music was much more influenced by the German school, but also by, Argentinian folk music and whatnot. He was a romantic nationalist, essentially. I don't think his music is, there's not enough of it around to really make a decision about his music. It doesn't seem to me nearly as compelling as Hinastera's. It's not as modernist in cast, but some of it's fun. And this Arte Nova disc gives us his Symphony No. 7, subtitled Eternal Repose. The movements are let's see, the pyramid and the danzerinas, female dancers, danseuses d'amont, and joyeuses de crotal, tocadoras de crotalos. So it's, you know what crotales are, they're those finger symbols, those things, right? Antique symbols are crotales. And final, Eternal Repose, the last movement, which is 13 minutes long, and maybe that's why the piece isn't quite caught on, because 13 minutes of Eternal Repose is about 10 minutes longer than we need to suggest Eternal Repose. And then we have this symphonic poem in 4 movements, Poema del Iguazu, which is really quite interesting. So there you go. This is with, who is it? The Orquesta Filarmónica de Gran Canaria under Adrian Leeper. And there we go, 3 Williamses. 2 of them British, 1 of them Argentinian. Boy, is that overflow, if ever there was one. How many Williamses can you keep in your main collection? The rest have to overflow. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.